Good morning, students. This is the human respiratory system. Last class we learned about the introduction on the human respiratory system. So the following parts which are included under the human respiratory system. So they are nose, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, and lungs. Now coming to structurally, the respiratory system consisting two parts. There are upper respiratory tract and lower respiratory tract. Upper respiratory tract means it includes nose, pharynx, and larynx, whereas the lower respiratory tract it includes trachea, bronchi, and lungs. Now functional classification here, functional divisions and structural divisions. Here functional divisions also two parts. They are conducting zone and respiratory zone. Conducting zone means this part of respiratory system which transmit the gases from environment to body and from body to environment. This portion of the respiratory system which transmit the gases from environment to body and body to environment. That part of the respiratory system is called conducting zone. Now coming to following the parts which are included under the conducting zone, they are nose, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, and terminal bronchioles. Whereas coming to the respiratory zone, under this one, respiratory bronchioles, alveolar ducts, alveoli sacs, and alveoli. Respiratory bronchioles, alveolar ducts, alveolar sacs, and alveoli. So these are the respiratory zone. So these are the site for exchange of gases such as the O2 and CO2 mutually diffusive takes place at these portions of the respiratory system. So therefore this is called respiratory zone or diffusion zone in the respiratory system. Now let us come to, so this is the way for the transportation of the gases in the respiratory system. So they are here from external nostrils to alveoli. From the environment through the external nostrils, here O2 enter into body. Through the from the external nostrils enter into nasal chamber, followed by nasopharynx, larynx, trachea, primary bronchi, secondary bronchi, bronchioles, and finally alveoli. Now this one, they are alveoli, bronchioles, secondary bronchi. So these all of them they are found within the lungs. These all of them they are found within the lungs, whereas the primary bronchi, trachea, they are found outside the lungs. So therefore this is the way for the transportation of gases such as from the environment to such as O2 and CO2. From the environment, O2 is transmitted to alveoli. Again from the alveoli to environment, here CO2 transported by the same way. So this is the way for the passage of O2 and CO2 in the human respiratory system. Now coming to our topic, the following parts under the respiratory system. The first one, nose. The first one, what is that? Nose. So we have a pair of external nostrils or nose opening out above the upper and lower lip. Nose. The first part of the respiratory system, what is that? Nose. So we have a pair of external nostrils opening out above the upper lips. They lead into nasal chambers. So the nasal passage. Nose. So we have two external nostrils. Nose. So we have two external nostrils. Two external nostrils in the nose. Nostrils. Now we have two external nostrils. So these two are opening into their corresponding chambers called nasal chambers. These nasal chambers, which where are the present in the external nostrils in our body, in the respiratory system. These external nostrils which are found above the upper lip. Above the upper lip, we have two external nostrils are there. These two external nostrils which are opens into their corresponding chambers called nasal chambers. These nasal chambers are external nostrils are opens into nasal chambers. Nasal chambers. Nasal chambers. In Telugu nose, ముక్కు ఇది ఈ బయట రెండు ముక్కు రంధ్రాలు అన్నమాట. ఈ నాసికా రంధ్రాలు అనేవి దేనిలోకి దారితీస్తాయి అంటే నాసికా కుహరంలోకి దారితీస్తవి. బయట రెండు బాహ్య నాసికా రంధ్రాలు అనేవి ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయంటే మన పై పెదవి పైన ఉంటాయి. పై పెదవి యొక్క పై భాగంలో ఉండేటువంటి రెండు రంధ్రాలనే నాసికా రంధ్రాలు అంటారు. ఈ నాసికా రంధ్రాలు అనేవి వాటి యొక్క నాసికా కుహరం లోపలికి తెరుచుకుంటాయి. Now these nasal chambers are separated from each other by nasal septum. Nasal chambers are separated by nasal septum. Nasal septum. each other by nasal septum. Nasal septum. Now coming to the hot palate from the floor of the nasal cavity and separate the nasal cavity from the oral cavity. You know what the hot palate? You know we are already learned in the digestive system about the palate. Palate means here in the buccal cavity, the roof of the buccal cavity is called palate, because the roof of the buccal cavity internally it is supported by the palatal bone in the skull. Therefore we call palate. In front of the palate it appear hard in form is called hard palate. Beyond the palate it becomes to smooth in form is called smooth soft palate, or soft in form soft palate. Soft palate finally end with the small hanging like structure is called uvula. తెలుగునే కొండ నాలుక అంటారు దాన్ని. బట్ కొండ నాలుక కొంచెం ముందు పోతున్న కొలది సాఫ్ట్గా ఉంటుంది. ఆ సాఫ్ట్గా ఉన్న ప్రాంతం ఇంకా కొంచెం ముందు పోయిన కొలది ఏమైపోతుంది అంటే గట్టిగా అయిపోతుంది. దాన్ని హార్డ్ ప్యాలెట్ అంటారు. అక్యురేట్లీ చెప్పాలంటే ఈ హార్డ్ ప్యాలెట్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటుందంటే మన అప్పర్ జా యొక్క టీత్కి బ్యాక్ సైడ్, అంటే పైదవడ యొక్క టీత్కి బ్యాక్ సైడ్ ఉన్నటువంటి యొక్క రీజన్నే హార్డ్ ప్యాలెట్ అంటారు. Now this hard palate is separate the nasal cavity from the oral cavity. అంటే నాసికా కుహరాన్ని అవుతుంది మరియు ఆశయ కుహరాన్ని, అంటే దట్ మీన్స్ బక్కల్ క్యావిటీ సపరేటింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద నాసల్ chamber by the hard palate. Now coming to each nasal septum, coming to here each nasal chamber, we have two nasal chambers. Nasal chambers are separated by nasal septum. Here nasal chambers are separated by nasal septum. Now each chamber consists, each chamber can be differentiated into three parts. So there the first part of the nasal chamber is called here vestibular part. Second part of the nasal chamber is called respiratory part, whereas the third part of the nasal chamber is called olfactory part. వేర్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ ఆఫ్ వెస్టిబులర్ పార్ట్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది అంటే ఈ యొక్క నాస్ట్రిల్స్ అంటే ఈ నాసిక రంధ్రాలు, ఈ బయట కనిపించేటువంటి రెండు ముక్కు రంధ్రాలకు కరెక్ట్ దానికి అడ్జసెంట్ రీజన్లోనే దానికి ఆనుకొని ఉండేటువంటి యొక్క ఛాంబర్స్ని వెస్టిబులర్ పార్ట్ అంటారు అన్నమాట. నౌ ద వెస్టిబులర్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ the nasal chambers which contains hairs and sebaceous glands. Vestibular part contains hairs and sebaceous glands. Hairs and sebaceous glands which are present in the vestibular part of the nasal chamber. What are the use of these parts in the vestibular part? Hairs and sebaceous gland secretion. These two parts which are trap the dust particles whenever we inhale the dust air during inspiration. శ్వాసించేటప్పుడు అంటే మన గాలి తీసుకునేటప్పుడు, ఆక్సిజన్ తీసుకునేటప్పుడు ఈ బయట నుంచి తీసుకున్నటువంటి ఎయిర్ లోపల ఏమైనా డస్ట్ పార్టికల్స్ ఉన్నట్లయితే ఆ డస్ట్ పార్టికల్స్ అనేవి హెయిర్ మరియు ఈ సెబేషియస్ గ్లాండ్ సెక్రేషన్ తోటి ట్రాప్ చేయబడతాయి అన్నమాట. దేర్ఫోర్ టోటల్లీ హియర్ ద ఎయిర్ ఈజ్ ఫిల్టర్డ్ టేక్స్ ప్లేస్ vestibular part of the nasal chamber. Therefore vestibular part of nasal chamber it act as a filtration of air. Now coming to the second part of the nasal chamber is called respiratory part. Here it involving the conditioning the temperature of inhaled air. 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 Temperature of inhaled air అంటే మనం తీసుకున్నటువంటి యొక్క ఇన్హేల్డ్ ఎయిర్, మనం తీసుకున్న వాయువు ఎయిర్ యొక్క టెంపరేచర్ను రెగ్యులేట్ చేస్తుంది, లేదా టెంపరేచర్ తక్కువ ఉన్నట్టు టెంపరేచర్ దానికి యాడ్ చేస్తుంది. విచ్ వన్ రెస్పిరేటరీ పార్ట్ ఇట్ హెల్ప్స్ ఇన్ conditioning the temperature of inhaled air. Now coming to the third part of the one more point about the respiratory part. The respiratory part of the nasal chamber, it consisting three thin twisted bony plates called it contains three thin bony twisted plates. Three thin bony twisted plates called turbinals or concave. So this is the specialization about this one. Now what is use of these turbinals or concaves? These turbinals or concaves, so which are useful for ear drop the dust particles along with the hair and sebaceous glands in the vestibular part. This part of the nasal chamber also here we drop the dust particles or drop the any harmful particles. If we inhale the dust air or harmful agents along with the air, therefore that harmful particles or dust particles which are trapped by these two parts of the nasal chamber. In the vestibular part, hairs and sebaceous gland secretion, whereas in the respiratory part, so what are the dropping parts in the respiratory part? Three thin bony twisted plates called turbinals or concave. These turbinals or concave which are also trap the dust particles or dust agents here if we inhale the dust air along with the oxygen from the environment air. So that is the advantage of this one. Now third part of the nasal chamber is called olfactory part. The olfactory part of the nasal chamber, it is the last part of the nasal chamber. Here this part of the nasal chamber which lined by the olfactory epithelium, which contains or it is lined by internally olfactory epithelium. Olfactory epithelium. This olfactory epithelium, it is the sense for smell. So we are able to find out the different kinds of smell. So because of here the specialized sensory cells are, that is olfactory sensory layers, which are present in this chamber of this part of the chamber, that is called olfactory part. So these three parts which are present in the nasal chamber. Now coming to the next part of the respiratory system is called pharynx. Pharynx is the common passage for food and air. Next part of the respiratory system is called pharynx. Pharynx is the muscular tube that lies just posterior to the nasal chamber, nasal and oral cavities, superior to the larynx. So its wall composed of skeletal muscles and lined with the mucous membrane. The pharynx can be divided into three anatomical regions. They are nasopharynx, oropharynx and laryngopharynx. Pharynx have three parts. Pharynx is the common passage for It is common. It is common passage for food and air. Passage for food and air. It divide the it consisting three parts. It consisting three regions. It consists three regions. So there, the first part of the pharynx is called, that is nasopharynx. Second part of the pharynx is called oropharynx. Third part of the pharynx is called laryngopharynx. Whereas the first part of the pharynx is called nasopharynx. It is the superior part of the pharynx. So into which water opens, internal nares or internal nostrils are opened. And లోపలి నాసికారంధ్రాలు అనేవి దీంట్లోకి ఓపెన్ అవుతాయి. లోపల నాసికారంధ్రాలు ఈ నాసోఫారింక్స్లోకి ఓపెన్ అవుతాయి. అలానే దీని లోపలికి మన యొక్క మధ్య చెవి నుంచి వచ్చినటువంటి ఒక ట్యూబ్ అయిన యూస్టాచియన్ ట్యూబ్ కూడా ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది. ఇంటూ ఇట్ ఇయర్ నాసోఫారింక్స్, ఇంటూ ఇట్ internal nares or nostrils, and eustachian tube from middle ear. Eustachian tube from middle ear are opened. Next one, here this also it function also respiration. Its function is respiration. Now its posterior wall contain here tonsil. Its posterior wall contain one tonsil. It posterior part contain, it also contains here which tonsil? Adenoid tonsil or pharyngeal tonsil. It also contains pharyngeal tonsil. Now coming to second one, oropharynx. This is the oropharynx here. See, oropharynx, it is the intermediate portion of the pharynx. Here into it what is opens, into it your oral cavity